Hello and welcome to SAP Learning Academy, and in this video I will be telling about how we can write do-while loop in the store procedure. So in my last video I have talked about how we can write for loop, and in this video I will be showing you how we can write do-while loop in the store procedure. So I will be giving you an example so that you can have a overview how we can write. So before writing the main code, I want to show you the syntax first, the main syntax of do while. So for that we have to write while, then we have to give a comparison variable, then we have to write the parameter like less than, equal to, or greater than, whatever you like, and then we have to give the other comparison variable like any counter, and then you have to write do, and then you have to write whatever logic you want to write, and you need to end it with end while. So this is very easy syntax. First you have to write while, then the variable, then the parameter, some comparison parameter, then you have to give the counter variable, and then you have to write do, then the logic. Yeah, in this logic you can write whatever, uh, whether it's a select statement, whether it's any calculation. So whatever logic has to be done, it has to be done in this box between while and end while. Then you have to end with end while. So this is all about the syntax. So now I will move into the main code. So here I will write the full code so that you can also have a look in this. So it won't be a bigger one, just a small code how we can add value in the loop. So it is kind of addition of value. So for that, first we have to write, and first I will declare some variable. I am declaring I, this is my integer. I will declare another variable called lv count. This is also an integer. I will declare variable result. This is also an integer. I will declare another variable is final. So this is my 4 variable, and so using this 4 variable I will be writing this small code. So first I will assign this lv count. First let me also assign value for I. Suppose I am assigning value for I as 1. Also I will assign value for lv count. Suppose lv count equal to 5. Now here I will write the main code. So while equal to while I less than equal to lv count, do. So what I'm writing here, while I is less than equal to lv count, my value of lv count is 5, the value of I is 1. So what I'm going to do here, so I will assign another variable called result equal to lv count plus 1. Just I'm adding by 1. Then result equal to result plus result. So in this way I am so this value for 1 is assigned to result, and this result is again adding up with its previous loop. So and then we have to increase the counter for I. So that is very important part in this logic. So each time you do the loop, and you have to increase the value for I so that it will go for the next loop. So then you have to end with the end while. So I hope you have understood the main part. So the here what we are doing, we are assigning with I, and the variable ip counter is 5. So as soon as, and when you in the first loop, so what will happen, here it is 5, here it is 1, so this logic satisfied, this while satisfied, so it will go in the do. So what it does in the do, it just adds the value by 1, and it will store in result, and it will increase the counter into 2. The value for I will be 2, so the here it will be 2, and it is 5, so it satisfies. So in this way it works. So let me print the value. So we have to write a select statement, select result into final from dummy, and we have already defined the all the variable we're using at the top, so there will be no syntax error. And select final from dummy. So now let me execute this code so that we can have a see the result. Yeah, it is 12. So the total result is 12. So how it became 12? So it's a very simple logic. So here it is 5, initially it was 5, and by 1, so it is 6. And then as soon as this while loop is going on, so the data will be increasing. So, and one thing to remember, that we are adding this result here directly, and there can be garbage value in the system. So for that we have to, it is better to assign with 0 first. So then you will not have any problem with the garbage value. So here it will be 0, and the value of result is 1. 1 plus 0 is 1. So in this way it will be adding up here, and if you execute this, and it will be 12. And one more thing to understand here, and also where we have given the value for 1, we can give value as I also, I. So it means the value 1 will be added here. Look, the total result is 20. How it became 20? It was earlier 12, now it became 20, because everything happens in the code. So earlier it was 1. So when it was 1, every time it was adding with 1. But now when I have given I, it means in the first loop this value is 5 and I is 1. So it is 6. So 6 will be added here. And in the next loop, when it becomes 2, this value for I will be 2. And so this is still 5, but this one will be 2. So it will be like 7. So 7 will be added in the next loop. So the value for this one will be 3, and next one 4, next one 5. So in this way it becomes 5, it becomes 20. So this is a small for loop, do while loop, where you can you have understood how we can write a small one. So we have understood that we are writing while, then do, and end while. This is a small format of the do while. And also you have to define the garbage value always, in order to have a good data. And another way we can define, like here we are defining I directly here. Also we can define here directly in this definition. Look, it will work as well. Yes. So same for the LV count. Instead of defining, we can define directly at in the definition part. so that we can make the code much smaller. Yes, so I hope you have liked the video, and hope you'll be watching my other videos. Thanks for watching.